What is the difference? The question is, what is the difference between doing tikkunim for the sins and just doing Teshuvah like the Rambam says, right? So the Rambam, whatever the person did, whatever is the sin, if the person is recognizing that he did wrong and he confessed to Hashem and he regrets and he accepts on himself not to do it again and doesn't do it again, that's the tikkun. That's the tikkun. That's the tikkun of the Teshuvah of the Rambam. Okay, the Baal Tanya is asking, if so why do we need to do the tikkunim of the Ariza? We already have the tikkun of the Rambam. Very simple, right? Straightforward. So the Baal Tanya explains that when someone is doing the Teshuvah of the Rambam, so he cannot be blamed. He covered. His regret. He didn't do it again since then. That's fine. Okay, but he's not going back to the same position of the relationship that he had with Hashem, like it was before the sin. So to get back to that position of the intimacy that is possible for us to reach with our relationship with Hashem, so for that we need to do extra. It's not only the Teshuvah of the Rambam, we need to do extra tikkunim, and that's basically what the Ariza said. And that's the person that is speaking is one of the biggest students of the Baal Shem Tov. So people are like bringing the Baal Shem Tov as the students of the Baal Shem Tov says not to fast. But here you see that the Baal Tanya in Nigera Teshuvah, that is representing the students of the Baal Shem Tov, and he says yes, every person have to make an effort to do all of the tikkunim of the Ariza through his lifetime. Okay, doesn't have to be all in 1 year, but through your lifetime, as much as you can, try to cover everything, even things that you don't think you did, because maybe there's something from previous lifetime, right, that is holding you back. So someone that you have the desire to get to his full spiritual growth, he wants to get to his full potential, so that's part of what it takes. Slowly, as much as possible, to go through those tikkunim. So whoever is capable to really do it like full with all the fast days and the meditation and so on, so that's a grade A, Baruch Hashem. And then we have all of the other levels from there down according to the ability, right? But so the minimum, let's put it this way, the minimum is the Teshuvah of the Rambam. Whoever did the sin, at least do that. That's first of all. Then, as much as you can, you have to climb up to do as much as you can, each one according to his ability, right? And somebody let's combine here the words of the Ramchal in Mesilat Yesharim. Somebody that will say, okay, for me it's good enough just to not that I don't have to go to hell, I don't have to go to Gehenom. That's good enough for me. I don't need to be from the top 10 of the righteous people of the creation. I'm just a small guy. What do you want? I don't need to go through all of these fast days. So the Ramchal says, in this world, how do you feel like when you're parking your car next to your neighbor and he have like a more fancy and a nicer car? You feel you pinch your heart, right? You have some kind of feelings there. Most of the people, hopefully not, but most of the people they have some hard feelings there, right? So if that's about physical and that's something that about very temporary, so imagine yourself what will be in the world to come, right? So someone that he did the Teshuvah of the Rambam, yes, so he's not going to hell, but in his heaven, so you see next to him his neighbor that he did some extra. He was not only satisfied with the bare minimum, he did some extra and he did some tikkunim or more. So then he's getting, for eternity, he's getting tremendous reward for this little extra that he did. So how a person will feel then? He's standing there and he thinks to himself, I was lazy for few days of not eating or whatever it is, and for that negligent that I had back then, so now for eternity I'm missing those levels of spirituality, right? So as much as we are able to push ourselves and to gain a little extra, whatever it is that you can do, this little extra goes a long way afterwards, B'ezrat Hashem.